zone. What if I told you Nikon is preparing a full-frame camera for 2026 that could reshape the landscape, melding classic retro design with state-of-the-art sensor and video specs? That's the rumored ZF Mark II. Think everything you loved about the original ZF, amplified, with a bold new price strategy, sensor and processing. Revolution by design. The heart of the ZF Mark II is rumored to feature a 24.5 MP FX format partially stacked CMOS sensor paired with Nikon's next-gen XSE8 image processor. While the pixel count may seem modest in 2020 SIXS megapixel arms race, this design prioritizes performance per pixel, low noise output, and exceptionally clean results at high ISO, a strategic shift away from megadot-inflation.in low light environments. A jazz club at 2 a.m., for instance, handheld shots at ISO 6400 are expected to rival older cameras' ISO 800 files, offering clean and filmic image quality without disturbing the moment. Add in creamy bokeh and natural skin tone rendition, and it's clear this camera is engineered for both atmosphere and emotional storytelling. Burst speed and reality slicing. Rumor has it the ZF Mark II achieves 20 frames per second in RAW with full autofocus tracking. For JPEG, push it to a staggering 60 frames per second. Imagine backstage at a fashion show. Instead of hoping to capture the perfect micro-expression in 1 or 2 frames, you get 20 frames per second, each with subtle lighting and expression variation. Or at a corporate ribbon cutting, 60 frames per second JPEG lets you pick the exact millisecond. No guessing. Autofocus with AI and dedicated bird mode. Inside lives an advanced autofocus engine, 273 detection points powered by AI-driven subject recognition, including a dedicated bird tracking mode. Wildlife photographers can expect robust eye tracking even through foliage when shooting, say, a bald eagle. Focus stays locked even as the bird dives, delivering shots that were once near impossible. Video capabilities. Cinema-level specs. Here's where things get cinematic. Whether you're a wedding videographer capturing slow-motion entrances, or a travel content creator filming Atlas Mountains in sunrise light, this camera lets you crop, punch in, and deliver professional, high-resolution footage without external recorders or gimbals. A 76 million OLED EVF with blackout-free shooting reportedly lets you see every frame at 20 frames per second, a huge advantage at fast-action events like courtside basketball, where viewfinder blackout can cause you to miss the dunk entirely. Plus, a fully articulating rear LCD makes low or high-angle shots effortless, great for street art, cramped studio product work, or documentary flows. No more awkward stances, just seamless framing. Connectivity evolves too. Expect 5 GHz Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5, and optional GNSS for geotagging. Destination wedding photographers, corporate shooters, and social media creators can transfer high-resolution assets instantly. For live social previews in minutes, optional accessories like a vertical grip and dual SD card slots round out the pro workflow. Together these features position the ZF Mark II as a hybrid shooter's dream, a blend of full specs, mobility, and style. Launch timing. Strategic release in 2026. Nikon insiders suggest in September 2026 release, likely time to coordinate with the rumored Z9 Mark II. That makes strategic sense, letting the current Z6 Mark III dominate early, then delivering third-gen tech in retro shells, targeting top-selling seasons in Q3. Pricing strategy and market twist. Here's the surprise. The launch price is rumored around $2,699. On first glance, that's a substantial step above the original ZF's launch price, but Nikon isn't positioning this as a direct ZF replacement. Instead, they're carving out a premium retro tier, implying the ZF Mark II is more like a retro-styled alternative to the Z6 Mark III. The original ZF may remain in production at a lowered price point, around $1,599, creating a two-tier professional retro camera category. One tier is accessible retro imaging, the other tier is retro styling with cinema-grade video and faster autofocus. Nikon is banking on emotional resonance in design as much as specs. Why it matters. Emotion meets performance. This move suggests Nikon believes retro styling is no longer a niche fad, it's a selling point. By 2026, photographers may choose their gear based on aesthetics and emotional connection as much as sensor performance. The original ZF has performed strongly in that market, and with firmware like Bird autofocus mode, high-res zoom in video, and the Nikon imaging cloud, Nikon continues delivering value long after launch. Final word, is this strategic brilliance or a major miscalculation? The $2,699 price might feel steep compared to entry retro models, but early adopters who value cinema-level internal codecs, blackout-free 76MP EVF, and AI autofocus with a retro-styled body will likely see it as premium. Does Nikon overprice the core ZF audience, or redefine what retro means for professional hybrid shooters? Let me know what you think in the comments. I read every response.